Today we are going to discuss about the topic on joint probability density function. This is an important concept in the mathematical statistics. First we see the definition of joint probability function. Let x comma y be a two-dimensional discrete random variable. Let p of small xi comma yj be a real number which is associated with each xi comma yj for all I comma j equal to 1 to 3 etc. Then p is called the joint probability mass function of the random variable x comma y if the following conditions are satisfied. The condition 1, the probability of xi comma yj must be greater than or equal to 0 for all I comma j equal to 1 to 3 and summation I equal to 1 to infinity, summation j equal to 1 to infinity, probability of xi comma yj equal to 1. So this is the definition for joint probability function for the discrete random variable. So next we define the joint probability density function. Let x comma y be a two-dimensional continuous random variable. Then f of x comma y is called the joint probability density function of x comma y if the following conditions are satisfied. Condition 1, f of x comma y must be greater than or equal to 0. Condition 2, integral minus infinity to plus infinity, integral minus infinity to plus infinity, f of x comma y dx dy equivalent to 1. So now we have defined the joint probability density function for continuous random variable. Next we are going to discuss the example. Let us consider an example of tossing two coins. While we are tossing two coins, we will get either head or tail. The possible outcomes are tail tail, head tail, tail head and head head. Suppose we define the random variables x and y are x represents the number of heads and y denotes the number of tails, then the joint probability density function is f of x comma y and the corresponding probability values of various joint probability density functions of x and y are listed in the table. So the here vertical x values are written in the vertical side and takes the values 0, 1, 2 and the number of tails represents y which are all representing along the first row 0, 1, 2. We know that the probability of getting two tails at a time is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, that is answer is 1 by 4, that is written against the first row and third column in the cell 1 by 4. Similarly, the probability of getting either one head or one tail is 1 by 2 because the first time you will get head, second time tail, or the first time you will get tail, second time you will get head. The probabilities for these chances are 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, you are getting 1 by 2. So and it is written in the cell against the second row and second column. And also we can get the probabilities of getting two heads and no tail is also 1 by 4. Find the row total and column total. The row total will give you the marginal probability of x. The column total will give you the marginal probability of y. So therefore, let us discuss in the coming problem. Next we discuss the properties of joint probability distribution function. Suppose x and y are the discrete random variables, then 1. the probability of x comma y must be greater than or equal to 0. Summation I, summation j, probability of x comma y must be equivalent to 1. Suppose x and y are continuous random variables, then the joint probability density function f of x comma y must be greater than or equal to 0. Integral minus infinity to plus infinity, integral minus infinity plus infinity, f of x comma y dx dy equivalent to 1. So next we define the marginal probability distribution. If x comma y is a discrete two-dimensional discrete random variable with joint probability function p of xi comma yj, then the marginal distribution of x is defined by p of xi is equal to summation j p of xi comma yj, and the marginal distribution of y is given by q of yj is equal to summation I p of xi comma yj. Next we define the marginal probability distribution for continuous random variable. If x comma y is a two-dimensional continuous random variable with the probability density function f of x comma y, then the marginal distribution of x is defined as g of x, and it is obtained by integrating f of x comma y with respect to y between the limits minus infinity to plus infinity. Namely, g of x is equal to integral minus infinity to plus infinity f of x comma y dy. And the marginal distribution of y is defined by h of y equal to integral minus infinity to plus infinity f of x comma y dx. Here we are integrating the joint probability density function f of x comma y with respect to x, and we apply the limits lower limit minus infinity and upper limit plus infinity, and we obtain the marginal distribution of y in terms of y, and it is defined as h of y. Next we define conditional probability distribution. Let x comma y be a two-dimensional discrete random variable with joint probability function p of xi comma yj. Let p of xi and q of yj be the marginal probability density functions of x and y respectively. Then the conditional distribution of x on y is defined by probability of xi given yj equal to probability of x equal to xi given y equal to yj equal to p of xi comma yj divided by q of yj, where q of yj must be greater than 0. And the conditional distribution of y on x is defined by probability of yi given xi equal to probability of y equal to yj given x equal to xi equal to p of xi comma yj divided by p of xi if p of xi greater than 0. So this means that while we are finding the conditional distribution of x on y, we have to divide the probability function p of xi comma yj by marginal distribution of y. To find the conditional distribution of y on x, you have to divide the probability by marginal distribution of x, namely p of xi. So next we define the conditional probability distribution for continuous random variable. Let x comma y be a two-dimensional continuous random variable with probability density function f of x comma y. Let g of x and h of y be the marginal probability function of x and y respectively. Then the conditional probability density function of x given that y equal to y is defined by g of x given y equal to f of x comma y divided by h of y, where h of y greater than 0. This means that the conditional probability density function of x on y is obtained by dividing the joint probability density function by marginal density function of y. Similarly, we can define the conditional probability density function of y on x is defined. So h of y given x is equal to f of x comma y divided by g of x, where g of x is greater than 0. Here we define the joint probability density function by marginal density function of x. Next we discuss the example problems. Consider the example of tossing two coins. Find the marginal probability distribution functions and conditional distribution function of probability of x equal to y given y equal to 2. So as we already discussed in the example 1, we construct the marginal distribution table. So from the first row total, the probability of x is equal to 0 is obtained by adding the elements in the first row, namely 0 plus 0 plus 1 by 4 equal to 1 by 4. That will give you the marginal distribution of x is equal to 0, namely p of x is equal to 0. Similarly, we can find the marginal distribution for p of x is equal to 1 is obtained by adding the elements in the second row, namely 0 plus 1 by 2 plus 0 equal to 1 by 2. And p of x equal to 2 is obtained by adding the elements in the third row, namely 1 by 4 plus 0 plus 0 equal to 1 by 4. Similarly, we can find the marginal probability distribution function for the tails, namely y, is obtained by adding the elements in the column. The probability of the marginal probability density function for y equal to 0 is obtained by adding the elements of the first column, namely 0 plus 0 plus 1 by 4 equal to 1 by 4. Similarly, the marginal probability distribution function for y equal to 1 is obtained by adding the elements of the second column, namely 0 plus 1 by 2 plus 0 equal to 1 by 2. And p of y equal to 2 is obtained by adding the elements in the third column, namely 1 by 4 plus 0 equal to 1 by 4. Next we are going to find the conditional distribution for probability of x is equal to 0 given y equal to 2. We apply the formula p of x is equal to 0 given y equal to 2 equal to probability of x equal to 0 comma y equal to 2 divided by probability of y equal to 2. Now we find the probability for when x is equal to 0 and y equal to 2, and we get it from the table as 1 by 4. And we know that the probability of y equal to 2 is 1 by 4. So therefore, substituting these values in the numerator and denominator, 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 4 will give you answer 1. Next we see another example. Find the marginal distribution for the following joint probability density function f of x comma y equal to x square plus y square divided by 32. X takes the values 0, 1, 2, 3 and y equal to 0, 1. Hence, find the conditional distribution of x is equal to 2 given that y equal to 1 and the conditional distribution of probability of x is equal to 1 given that y equal to 0. Now we are given that the joint probability distribution is obtained by substituting the values for x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and y equal to 0, 1 in the joint probability density function f of x comma y equal to x square plus y square divided by 32. So this is obtained by substituting example for x is equal to 0 and y equal to 0, the value of f of x comma y is 0. For x is equal to 0 and y equal to 1, the value of f of x comma y is 0 square plus 1 square divided by 32 equal to 1 by 32. Similarly, by substituting possible values of x and y in f of x comma y, we can obtain the joint probability distribution. And the marginal probability of x is marginal probability density function of x is obtained by adding the elements of row, and marginal probability distribution of y is obtained by adding the elements of column. And p of x gives the marginal probability density function and q of y gives the marginal probability density function of y. And we find the conditional distribution of x is equal to 2 given that y equal to 1 is obtained by applying the formula probability of x is equal to 2 given y equal to 1 equal to probability of x is equal to 2 comma y equal to 1 given divided by probability of y equal to 1. So the probability value of x is equal to 2 and y equal to 1 is obtained from the joint probability distribution. We can see that probability of x equal to 2 given probability of x is equal to 2 comma y equal to 1 is 5 by 32. And the marginal probability of y equal to 1 is 14 by 32. So dividing these values 1 by 32 and 4 by 32, we will get 1 by 14 as answer. And next we find the joint probability function of two variables x and y are probability of x is equal to 0, comma y equal to 1 equal to 1 by 3 and probability of x is equal to 1, comma y equal to minus 1 is 1 by 3. Probability of x is equal to 1, comma y equal to 1 is 1 by 3. For other values of x and y, the probability is 0 we are given. With the help of the given values, you have to find the marginal distributions. So now, with the help of the given values, we can frame the table of joint probability distribution of the two random variables x and y. Here, x values are taken in the column wise 0, minus 1 and 1, first row. The y values are represented on columns 0, minus 1 and 1. So, given that probability of x is equal to 0, comma y equal to 1 is 1 by 3. First you fill that element 1 by 3 in the column in the cell against x equal to 0 and y equal to 1. And similarly, we can fill the cell values of p of x is equal to 1 and y equal to minus 1 as 1 by 3 and p of x equal to 1 and y equal to 1 as 1 by 3. So the other cell values are 0 and the p of x and q of y values are obtained. P of x values are obtained by adding the row elements and q of y elements are obtained by adding the column elements. So from the table we can see that the marginal distribution of x is p of x is equal to 0 equal to 1 by 3 and p of x is equal to 1 equal to 2 by 3. And the marginal distribution of y is probability of y equal to minus 1 is equal to 1 by 3 and probability of y equal to 1 equal to 2 by 3. Next we discuss one more example. Find the marginal distributions for the following joint probability density function f of x comma y equal to 1 by 8 into 6 minus x minus y, 0 less than x less than 2 and 2 less than y less than 4. We are given that the joint probability density function. Therefore, the given variable is of continuous random variable. The marginal distribution of x is obtained by applying the formula g of x is equal to integral minus infinity to plus infinity f of x comma y dy. Substitute the value of f of x comma y, namely 1 by 8 into 6 minus x minus y in the formula. Integrate 6 minus x minus y with respect to y, we get 6 into dy. 6 is constant, you keep as it is. When dy is integrated, you will get y. Minus x is constant, you keep as it is. When dy is integrated, we will get y. Minus y is, when integrated, you will get the formula, we will get the answer y square by 2. And applying the upper limit and lower limit, we get the answer. By applying the upper limit 4 in the place of y, we will get 6 into 4 24 minus x into 4 4x minus 4 square by 2, that is 16 by 2 8, minus 1 by 8 into, in the place of y you substitute 2. So 2 into 6 12 minus x into 2 2x minus 2 square 4 by 2 2. So after simplifications, finally we will get the answer as 3 minus x divided by 4. This is the marginal distribution of x, g of x. And similarly we can find the marginal distribution of y by applying the formula h of y equal to integral minus infinity to plus infinity f of x comma y dx. So substitute the value of f of x comma y 1 by 8 into 6 minus x minus y and integrate with respect to x. 6 into dx will give 6x minus x into dx, while we are integrating we get x square by 2 minus y is constant, you keep as it is. When dx is integrated we will get x. And applying the upper limit for x as 2 and lower limit for x as 0, and we will get the final answer as 5 minus y by 4. So dear students, we have discussed the definition of joint probability function for discrete and continuous random variable and example, and next we discussed the properties of joint probability distribution and the definitions for marginal probability distribution of the discrete and continuous random variables. the definitions for conditional probability distribution of discrete and continuous random variables, an example on related to discrete random variable, and we have seen the example of marginal distribution for the discrete random variables, and we found the one more example, marginal distributions of x and y, where x and y are the discrete random variable, and we have discussed the marginal distributions of probability density function. So thank you.